What's up, guys? Crazy Bananas here, and today I'm going to be playing the Stanley Parable. Now, I haven't really played the mod of this. I mean, I saw it a few times on ModDB when I was just searching for mods to play, but I just didn't think that it was very interesting. It didn't seem very interesting, so I didn't really think to look at it. But then I decided, after seeing lots of people on YouTube putting up videos of the Stanley Parable, you know, including PewDiePie and Markiplier and a bunch of other people, I decided, why don't I give it a shot, you know? So I decided to buy the Stanley Parable on Steam. And yeah, better be worth the $15. That's all I can say. I mean, I've heard a few things about this game. Like, it's just interesting, you know. Some people have said that it breaks the fourth wall. Wonder in what way. Oh, and also, I'm guessing by the main menu image with the monitor showing what I'm seeing on my computer, and then you can see what I'm seeing on my computer on the monitor, and, you know, it's like infinite and everything. This probably has something to do with infinity. You know, paradoxes and the sort. iPhones and Apple, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just looked at my iPhone and now I'm just rambling on about.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Rich companies.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
No, I want to be 428.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
Looks like a little kid trying to top something,
this
you
is
know.
What employee 427
instead of just da-da-da-da-da, it's just like da.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished.
Where's that key at? Oh yeah, here it is.
Though he had been made exactly for this job, Stanley was happy.
Well, I guess, dude.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever
change Stanley Parable.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Party.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never.
Well, would you want to say hi to a guy that sits in his office all day hitting keys on a keyboard one by one?
Clearly wrong.
I wouldn't.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I gotta turn on the subtitles. Because people on YouTube, I don't know how to turn on subtitles. Oh. Full captions. Alright. So, I don't know what the story of this is, except for the fact that
all of his
my co-workers are gone.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Maybe nobody just likes him. Maybe nobody likes him. I wouldn't like somebody that sat at work all day pressing buttons on a keyboard for no reason. Now, I heard that you can, I don't know, like, defy the narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left, huh? Heh. What if I don't want to go left? Huh? What if I'm right-handed? Which I actually am. What if I got 2 right feet? And I'm going to go right. See, I can't control my feet.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh yeah, I gotta see that employee lounge. It's beautiful. You know, it's got a
yes,
pool
truly a room worth
everything.
Admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood
They're out
here,
of Coke.
drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't know what left is. I only know straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey. Well, actually, to be honest, it's incredible that he wasn't fired, you know. He sits at his desk all day. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion, will cause death. Oh yeah? Well, I am Stanley Parable!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I thought I could make it. I thought I was Stanley.